Hello and welcome back to the War of the Usurper and King Renly Baratheon. King Renly the Fat sits the Iron Throne now after Stannis' untimely death, trying to capture Valyrian steel sword for House Baratheon. So now Renly's king. Stefan is officially the heir, and we have another little kid in Eric. So let's get things going, because Renly hasn't even been crowned king yet. There's quite a bit to do with him. Can I equip this? No, I can't. Why not? Learning 8. Is that for all of them? Looks like it. Okay, so he can't use any books. Right now, what crown is he wearing? I guess this Crown of Majesty? Right, Stannis' crown is what it's called now. Where is it? Where's Stannis' crown? There it is. Stannis' crown, Emerald Scepter. I'll give him a different crown so he doesn't look... Or the Falcon crown, I suppose. Or you know what Renly's gonna do? He's gonna wear Maekar Targaryen's crown, a symbol of how he was an unexpected kind of king, like Maekar, who was fourth son, you know? He wasn't ever expected to rule, and neither was Renly. So, yeah, he'll wear that crown. It's a nice little change to these little portraits to have the same one. Although they are different crowns. That's the Storm, and that's Stannis's. Arranged marriage. Quentin Illyrion, my Master of Laws, wants to marry a Goodbrook. Go on. I don't see any reason why not, Quentin. You already have an heir. Fantastic. Let's get things going, because we have a couple of rebellions to face. Now, 3,400. I think I'll let the Lord of the Reach deal with that. Ooh. Even more peasants have risen up in Hadlow. Keep reinforcing the ongoing revolt. Okay, and more in Silverreed. So we have about 4,500 there. And how many in Silverreed? Oh, very little. 2.4 thousand maybe. Yeah, you have a very minor revolt. Clay... Oh, I thought that was Clay Kerwin. Lord Paramount Edwell II Stark has revoked the Lordship of King's House, so he's finally taken rule. Didn't turn out well at all. Rob's eldest son. John looks quite a bit better, but he's being taught diplomacy for a strange reason, when he's really good at intrigue. Okay. Another peasant revolt, Aegon of Somerset. The rabble don't like Renly, which is a little troubling. Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot his wife was pregnant. A son was born to Prince Stefan and Lady Mina of the Reach, named Devon Baratheon. Okay, I like it. I like to leave names just as they are, unless someone requests something specific, kind of like with Stagbrand. Edwell created the High Lordship of Skagos. There you go. So there's the future heir to the Iron Throne, my grandson. By the Tyrell girl. She is a lunatic and with cancer, but she's had a kid before that. More peasants in Flint Cliffs. This is not good. I might have to raise my own force to deal with them. I think the North is doing okay there. No, you know what? They should all be fine. The Reach is sending like 9,000 men to deal with it seems. Yeah, they'll be fine. Oh, in fact, the Lord of Nightsong has gone to Summerhall to deal with the rebellion. There you go, there's one done. The peasant revolt for Nightsong is finished. Sir Robert, a proper knight. We'll have him beheaded. That'll be the punishment for opposing King Renly. A rebellion against the Tarleys. And that... Yeah, I don't want you opposing the Tarleys. Make good with some of the Lords of the Reach. Siege of Goldgrass has been a defeat for us, but there you go. There's the end of Aegon. He was a pretty good fighter. Another peasant. I'll have his head as well. And the 3 peasant revolts will be ended. There's only one left. Clay. He wields a banner very similar to the Kerwins, which I think is interesting. You know, the little pole arms. They have an axe. And obviously there was a Clay Kerwin. Where is he? He was the Lord, wasn't he? He was the heir at one point. There you go. Come on. Huh. Where'd he go? I know there was one. So Robert's kid. No. Duncan Kerwin. Oh, I guess he was never born. I'm being stupid. I started at Robert's Rebellion. Yeah, he was young. Whatever, he's in the books. Though of somewhat dubious provenance, Lord Morris of Greensward has presented me with evidence that My Grand Maester is plotting treason against me. I'll trust Moros. He's my Master of Whispers and my close friend. And if he's got a problem with the Master of Whispers, so be it. Traitor. And now we will imprison Grand Maester Kurpanga. Kurpanga. And he's in my dungeons. And a rival. Could we execute him? I can exile him. I can't execute him. I might just exile him. Again, he's an enemy of the realm. What I am worried is that if I call him for trial, he'll declare trial by combat, because he seems pretty good. But we have good Kingsguard members. We should be fine. Dangerous faction. A couple of Crown Loyalists is what I'm seeing. Sir Viserys is getting support from the Tullys and the Lannisters. And Godfrey Faring, you are a terrible man. The opinion of the predecessor completely disappears at the 10th month. So that's a -10 that's going to go away. But still, he won't like me too much. Viserys the Dragon. So he's actually become a dragon in this one. He always called himself the Dragon. Guess it's true this time. Kurpanga Gutuanai has demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Lothar Gaunt shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of high treason, a charge brought by King Renly Baratheon. Kurpanga begins to present his defense, and the court seemed captivated by it. Even I am almost convinced. Oh no. Lord Lothar stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at court were convinced by arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. I think he made a better, strong defense than he made an average case. Come on. Yes, guilty. I'll have his head on a spike. Grand Maester has been beheaded, the first Yaitai Grand Maester. And the Conclave of the Citadel selected a new man for me. A Stormlander, I like that. Grand Maester Joffrey. He seems alright. Can I get crowned yet? Oh, I need to be at peace. So they need to close out this rebellion. The Starks are chasing the rebels. Believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspirational factions. How would Renly go about this? He's going to do it, definitely, but will he maybe ask politely, hiding behind a kind of kind facade? He might threaten him, although, because he is a little bit rude, but he's not quite wroth. I think he'd try to blackmail him. He's deceitful. It's blackmail, Jaime Lannister. See if he'll back off. Placate the envoy. Renly doesn't want to pay. Honored King, do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be your vassal, but that does not make me your slave. I am within my full right to associate with whichever faction I wish. That little... The Lannisters, I knew we couldn't trust them. And he dislikes me quite a bit more. Oh, no. The Prince of Dorne. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. We might be deposed. Oh, God. Yeah, Renly's ascension is not gone as smoothly as I might want. Gerardo Monnier is trying to... Oh, he's gone to the Iron Isles to raise 1,000 men to take the Principality of Maloo. Good luck with that. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't immediately demanded me at 200. Oh, God, that's bad. Your enemy Clay returned from the Battle of the Dreadfort alive, but has a very gruesome and horrific injury. Good. Good that he's maimed. It seems the Bolton and Stark forces caught up to him, and have crushed Clay. He'll be executed, put out of his misery. And we have another rebellion. Orland. All these negative where did it go? I know I had one for my ascension, which wasn't smooth. There was a peasant unrest thing. Is it in here? Realm unrest, yeah. National revolt risk plus 5%. How is plus 5% doing that much, though? It's 4 rebellions now. Oh, here it is. Oh, no. This is very big. Renly, I name you a pretender. Viserys Targaryen is the true ruler of the Iron Throne, as recognized by myself and other nobles. Relinquish this title or there will be war. Signed, Lady Walda of the Trident. It's happened. Guys, it's been 4 kings, but the Targaryens are finally making their move. And I'm scared. Walda Tully has 21,000 men. Quentin Illyrian has 20,000. They got Hubert on side as well. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. He's got another 15,000. Jaime's got 45,000. Oh, God. And we've seen Walda. That's really bad. They have like 40. That's 85. They have 100,000 between the Lord Paramounts. And then they also have God Rhaefarang, which whatever. I'm going to kill you. You're going to die in this war. Because I am not relinquishing my crown. I will not be blackmailed. Do it. Do your worst. War. Okay, my friend Jonas Bracken immediately called his banners and is declared for me. Which is good. Edward Stark. Okay. Okay. Donald Greyjoy is sitting behind his walls. The only Lord Paramounts we have are the Reach, which are fighting for us. Good. Loras, for fighting for me, you will be the new Master of Laws. You'll be appointed to the council. In fact, I'm going to smooth things over with him, send him gold, make sure he's on side. We have control of the entire Stormlands. But I don't have many allies. I don't. I could maybe get an ally overseas. Renly is a cunning man. The Pentoshi? I don't have a daughter. Do I have any friends overseas? I don't. Lord of Catswold will be on side. Lord of Redwatch is on side. Lord of Greensword's on side. Dalston Keep is. So all my friends are on my side. But this is a massive war, guys. This is really big. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win it. I really don't. Okay, we could marry into the Bravosi. Eric. They won't consider offers from infidels. Oh, no. That's bad. That's really bad. Crow's Eye, do you maybe want to side with me? He doesn't have many men, but if I could... No, he doesn't like me either. I don't think any of them will accept because I'm an infidel. I think they're... Yeah, she's in hiding. I'm just going to try and see a R'hllor worshipper because I haven't seen one of them. Yeah, they won't. None of the free cities will come to my aid. I have to hope that the North calls its banners for me. They have 24,000. Do they have a lady? Lady Idra. Okay. You will have the hand of my second son, Eric, if you join me. He'll do it. She's much older, but I can get the North on side. I'm going to make that marriage, see if I can get the Starks to join me, because that's crucial to this war. I need House Stark on side. After that, I don't even have my allies. They haven't spawned in yet. Oh, no. I'll call my personal levies. You stay there, because I want to gather the Crownland men in King's Landing, and I want to gather the Stormlords here, and the Reachmen will be there. Let's get going. See if I get my men. The dishonorable Lord Chittering is against me. Treacherous bastard. Lord Massey as well. Oh, that's 2 Crown Lords. That's really bad. I don't have support. Lord Tytos, my brother gave you your power. How dare you? The Trust Stallion. They are... Didn't I give him the title? No, Stannis did because he was friends with you. You're Bracken kinsman. How dare you? He'll suffer the consequences. You'll lose your title for this, sir, when I win. Oh, no. And he's not accepting it. Why wouldn't you accept it? Prince Eric's too young. I'll make it matrilineal. I might have to. Do I have gold to offer the Starks? I do. Here's some gold. See if they will reconsider my marriage offer. They will. Okay, good, good, good. I need those men. 47,000. Call all of them up. There's my big Reachman force. 30,000 strong. That's where my strength's going to have to come. Okay, everyone here gather at Storm's End. These lords are in trouble. I'll gather you, the Lord of Haystack Hall, as well there. And I'll let you... put you down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather these men in King's Landing. And I will march down on these traitorous Crown Lords. Defeat these guys first. Gather the rest of my men. And then we'll make a march on one of the major Lord Paramounts. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can win this war. I really don't. High Admiral, who else can I appoint? I'll name maybe Galadon Tarth. That'll give me some more men. Oh, quite a bit, actually. Oh, no. He doesn't actually give me more men at all. I'll take whatever extra you want to give. Is that, I feel like that's less. Did I do a mistake there? I might have. Give you Master of Hunt. I'll get every extra man I can. There you go. There's Loras. Just for that one title. You. Go there. Okay, now I need to sort my commanders. This is very important for this war. Maybe the Pentoshi. Nyesanar's not bad. Aeson. How about Nyesanar? He is the... Which one of these is the King's Justice? I think Nyesanar is, isn't he? No, Arano is. Okay, that's fine. Because I only need one of you Pentoshi anyways. Because they have good command traits. The Reachman forces are very strong. They are our main force. I'll have them commanded by... Who's my Master at Arms? Lord Donald the Gentle. I want him to lead the Crownland forces. Gladden Wild seems like a flanking kind of guy, so does Brian. So Ronald Peasbury, the Lord of Pottingfield. I'll give him command of the Reachland forces. Send with him the Braavosi Nyesanar. And, the Master of Fleabottom, maybe? Because I want to send Oris Rogers. I want these guys in the mountains to be in the Stormland forces, essentially. So these three guys, these two, and maybe one of them will make up the Stormlander forces. This guy will be in the Crownlands. With my Master at Arms and one of these guys. Maybe the Master at Fleabottom. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to change Baldric Karen, because he is useless as a Craven. Don't want him leading my forces. And I'll change him... Oh, he's also a Craven, but he gets that flanker bonus. I'll make it Arano, the King's Justice. And I'll give Arano command of this flank. The Pentoshi have charge of the big force. It has our worst commanders, but because it's a bigger force, I'm hoping it'll make up for it. Yeah, let's go now. Oh, God, you're not moving. Can we get a fleet there, maybe? Go there. Just pick them up. Are you not moving? Why are you not moving? Go. Everyone is Storm's End. I want everyone rushing there. In fact, what I'll do with you is I'll march you to Summerhall quickly. Destroy this force. Take Summerhall by storm. There you go. Edward Stark accepted my offer of marriage. And it seems to be enough to bring him into an alliance. Need a new commander. Who lost command? Oh, I don't know. I'll employ a new courtier, a masterless warrior. Sir Laurent Lyleburn, a Stormlander. He's really good. Distinguish yourself, and I might grant you Summerhall. In fact, you, Sir Laurent, can have command of part of the Reachland forces. There you go. Edward Stark will answer my call. We'll have the Starks on side, thanks to our marriage. The Stormlander forces I think I'm going to use to hold the Dornish back. The Crownland forces and Reach will have to hold back the Major Lords, though. Lord Gowan Catherine is trying to arrest people. Why are you doing that now? Okay, thankfully, they're marching south and sieging, which is really stupid. If they all try to join up with them, it would be a lot harder on me. Since they're joining up there, I can just smash them. Oh, here come the damned Darrens. My Crownland forces are almost together. What are you doing? Come on. What do you think you're doing, Summerhall? You stay back. I'm not going to threaten Loras, not at this time. He can do whatever he wants as long as he just keeps away. Vela for the Iron Throne. Loras, don't do that. I'm your friend. Oh, that would be really bad if they try to push that as well. 2 Targaryen claimants is not ideal. No, it's not. Okay, so Summerhall is under siege, or will be soon. I'll just storm it, take it as quick as possible. So I think that's how we're going to lose the least casualties. Lord Dennis Plum's treason is one thing, but that a Plum stands beside the Iron Throne carrying the very sword sworn to defend your life, can Sir Peter be trusted to honor his vows before his family? He's an old man, a craven and wounded. I don't think we want him. Not a Plum. Take him to the cells. I'll have no Plums in this hall. There you go. You watch as the traitor in your Kingsguard is dragged away in irons. You are safe once more. I can't execute him outright. We've captured Tydos Waters. Bring me his head. Ronald, send him to me. I'll have his head. That'll give us control of the Stormlands. Yeah, he'll be beheaded. There you go. So we have Summerhall back. How is this tyrannical if they all chose to rebel against me? So I can give it to Harmon Hastwick. Don't want to do that. Kira Forrester, maybe. Ronald Peasbury? No, he doesn't like me. I don't like him either. Okay, I'll give it to Kira Forrester. Yeah. But stay loyal to the crown and you will be fine. There you go. Couple extra men to join you. I'll send you... Do you have the supply limit? Okay, send you to Roseford where you have a supply limit and just hold there for now. The Crownland forces are ready. Oh god, that's the Summerhall men, isn't there? They're gonna get smashed. Is there any way I can get you out 21st? Oh, that's really bad. I think I might disband them. I don't need them there. Yeah, get back whatever you can. We'll call upon all the extra men. Just gather up there. And I'll send you to Langford Hall. This force, as I said, will be led by the Master-at-Arms. Lord Donald Swan is my good friend. He'll lead the main force with the banners of House Baratheon. With him, I'll send Lord Gladden Wild and the Master of Fleabottom, Giles. Okay, so that sorts those commanders out. You guys move to Griffin's Roost. Okay, no, fine. Just keep going to Storm's End. It's fine. Lady Kira Forrester's complaining. Let her rot. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to release you as a token of goodwill. She's pledged her loyalty to the king. I'll release her. I need a new man. Knights from powerful houses. Anyone who's loyal. Sir Clement Castaigne. He's really good, actually. Yeah, it might be him. Castaignes are loyal. Lucas Tyrell. No. Don't want to offend Willis. Or Sir Brian Buckler. Also no. Sir Clement Castaigne. He kneels. It'd be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. Here you go. A formidable fighter and a loyal one. Oh, his grandfather's furious. That's not good. Was he set to inherit? He was. Oh. Sorry about that. I'll wait for this Lannister force to come in, and I might send the Reachmen after them, actually. Might go for a major battle, or let them wilt down with supply limit. It's going to be tough. Oh, we have more men! 7,500 peasant levies have been raised, loyal to the crown. That's fantastic. They'll all gather, so my Crownland forces are 20,000 strong. Are the Starks coming? I didn't actually... Yeah, they are. Good. Lord Lucian Massey's treason is one thing, but that a Massey stands beside the Iron Throne, carrying the very sword sworn to defend your life, can Sir Alexander be trusted? I think he can. He was raised by Stannis. I know him, because I was often in King's Landing too. I saw him as a boy. I think I trust Sir Alexander Massey more. His kinsmen are traitors, but obviously, it's the other line, right? It's not even him. It's his cousin. Traitorous cousin, I might add. He's a knight of the Kingsguard. He'll do his duty. I'll trust Sir Alexander. Don't prove me wrong. Please. So there you go. This force is ready. Lord Swan, Lord Gladden, and the Stormlander force is almost ready. Oh god. They're coming in. Full force. Cut off to Farron Cross. And what I'll do, hold King's Landing. Yeah, if they want to charge in, we'll meet them. They should take longer than this force to get there and there. So I'm just going to cut them off, and I'll wait till they're locked in on the 3rd, and I'll charge in with these guys. How long does it take you to get there? 9th of the 4th moon at most. Yeah, you're always going to be a little late, so they'll always have the defensive ground. That's a big battle to... It's a big battle to commit to. That's 50,000 of my men against a potential 55,000 of theirs. We do have the Stormlanders. Do we have a fleet that can carry them? We do. Thanks to the Reachment fleet. Okay, so we'll send them off the Arbor. And what I'll do is, though this might be terribly thought out, because they'll get a penalty, I'll send my fleets essentially to pick up the Stormlander troops and maybe just carry them to King's Landing if the battle's going wrong. But yeah, for now, wait. 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. And charge in. We're ready. When will you get in? 23. You'll get in at the 14th. They'll get in at the 12th, 14th, 16th. Okay, you're locked in at this point and I can't back away. I don't like the timing of this. You're getting in way too late. Castles Impregnable will be safest here. Peter Plum, no. Okay, we've met them. Battle's not going too well. 23rd you'll get there, but they get reinforcements first. Come on, come on. 21, 22, 23. Oh, that's a turning point. We'll have to hope their reinforcements won't be a turning point either. Galadon Tarth, Orys, Rogers, and Arana, the King's Justice. Where's the Tyrell fleet? You're late. I need you here, quickly. The Battle of White Sword Tower. News from the Battle of King's Landing, Your Grace. Your enemy, Lady Paramount Walda Tully, was slain. She was killed in direct single combat by Lord Gladden Wild. You've done a great thing here, Gladden. Maybe her daughter won't take up arms. She's taking up arms. I don't like that. Come on. Where's that damned fleet? I need it. I think we'll lose. If we don't have those reinforcements, we'll lose. We've lost. No. The Battle of White Sword Tower lost 22,000 Crownland men. We might have to charge in, actually, because they also lost quite a bit. They're backing away from King's Landing. Here come the Tyrell fleets. We're in trouble now. Okay, they're backing away, so I'll sail you to Rosby, and I'll swarm these 8,000. Take them out while they're running away, which is always good, because they seem to be splitting up, too, which is good for me. Rhaenette and Edgerton. Where's Edgerton? Okay. Hopefully I can get these men back on track soon. I'll gather them all together, put them under the same commander, and send them north. But I can't let them swarm the Crown Lands. So there you go. You're in line. Get some morale back. I want you to get all your morale back. How opportune. No, it's not. That's terrible. Donald Swan, Gladden Wild, and whoever's their best man, Laurent Lalburn. Charge up to King's Landing. We'll lift the siege quickly. Okay, this is a much better look. They've split their forces kind of all ways. The Dornish haven't... Okay, the Dornish are fine in Night Song. I don't mind them there. 10,000 here, 16,000, 11,000 going to the Reach, the Riverlands, supposedly taking out the Brackens, who are doing a great job at distractions. The North hasn't gone south yet. They're still beating back a revolt. So this force can take out these guys, maybe with support. And then we have to move on these guys because they're far from support. My best chance, I'm going to start when these guys get to Adadale, is when I'll send these guys in. Because that's our best chance at beating them, is with a support. Okay, so Benton dealt with his peasant revolt. That's great. It's really good. They're not moving. When Norrin plays with other children, he seems to favor those who are closest to relations. Norrin, I have bigger things to worry about, kid. I don't care. I'm doing a war. Your captive, Sir Peter Plum. They say a band of armed men secretly broke into the cells to try and set him free. Execute him. Why is that tyrannical? I don't have time for a trial. Gods. Can you march in? You can't. Hayford, cut them off. Trial by combat, of course he did. Okay, good. They backed away, which is fantastic. He hasn't even fought himself. He's chosen Sir Davin Plum. Fine. Do I have anyone? Oh, I don't want to send in Alessander Massey. Do it. Please kill him. He did it. Okay, he did it. He killed the Plum Boy. Screw you. He was what, the heir? No, third in line. You're dead. You're dead now. Beheaded. Okay, so we dealt with Peter Plum, who was just causing trouble in our cells. Okay, great. Hit you there. So that you can quickly usher those guys out. Good. You go to Bramsford. Where do I want you? I want you in Rhaenette to cover off the retreat and go to Great Fork, and we'll close in through the rivers. Maybe even take on these guys. Hopefully they won't be approached by a Valeman force. That would be really annoying. But that was a big battle for us to win. We needed a victory in this war after losing majorly in the Battle of White Sword Tower. Look at those numbers. That was a massive battle. Lord Ronald Vance, can I trust my Lord Commander? Yes, I can. He served with me his whole life. I trust him. Loras. What is this? Loras, don't do it. We're friends. Oh, you will join an alliance. Thank God. Okay, we've cut him off. Go there. The Great Fork. Close in on Byford. Lord Jaime himself is there, actually. We'll go here and maybe move to Mosborough. For now, I just want you to close in on them. Okay, Loras has joined me. He'll send more men to the war. If this battle's going wrong, I might close in. But I think for now, we can meet them at 2 fronts and do well. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many. Time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. Why is no one leading the Battle of Byford's men? I put someone in charge. Where's Swan? Swan, what are you doing? Did you die? No! How did I not notice this? Oh, God. Oh, that's really bad. It's terrible timing. Do I have anyone else? Can I get someone else? Sir Rhaegar Allscar. Oh, he's bad. He's a craven. I don't want you. Get away. I'll just have to... Okay, help first do that. You hear the voice of Septon Ronald just before you pass out. As you wake up in the next morning, it feels as if your head is about to explode, but at least you're safe. Okay, so he helped me. You should still win. I mean, you outnumber them massively. Oh, God, the center's breaking. Crumble their flanks. Once they both close in on Jaime, they've got to win. Okay, there you go. Jaime's force has been beaten in Byford. And we're winning in Mosborough? No, that's still the Battle of Byford. Okay, there's Mosborough. Yeah, we're crushing them in Mosborough. Good. 2 big victories. Ronald Peasbury, you can lead this force. I think this might be a turning point for the war, guys. Okay. We still have the Valeman forces and the Tullys, who have a lot. We'll have a look at their numbers right now. Lady Joyous has 16,000 men with her. Hubert has 14,000. So that's 30,000 between them. And Jaime has significantly less. He has 14,000. He had 45,000 when we started. So they have 44,000 there. The Illyrians we haven't touched. 64,000 maybe. We still crushed about 30,000 of their men. That's ridiculously good. We had like 55,000. Right now we have 41. So we lost all our men at the Battle of White Sword Tower and a couple in between since. We lost 22,000. But we're returning more men, though. Yeah. I think the war's in a good position right now. After these 3 victories, their forces are split up. I don't like how the Lannisters are retreating into this pocket, but we'll have to charge in here. Of course, we'll do all of that in the next episode, because this is a major event. This is a major war. Loras is coming in with an extra 30,000. After an initial 30,000 he supplied to the war. So he's bringing in even more men. Lord Stark still marches down the neck with an extra 16,000, so that's going to be really helpful to have the Northmen. But we haven't touched the Illyrians. They're doing damage in the south, sieging out our lands. This is the dangerous area in the Crown Lands. For now, things seem to be going well. We'll have to see, though, in the next episode. This was a pretty big one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do like and subscribe. I guess we'll have to wait to the conclusion of this. Bye, guys.